Facebook executive Sheryl Sandberg took to the platform on Tuesday afternoon, issuing a lengthy statement. In this statement, saying that they were making changes, not for financial reasons or advertiser pressure, but because it's the right thing to do. This comes after weeks of advertisers dropping out of the platform as part of the hashtag Stop Hate for Profit campaign. This campaign, launched by civil rights groups, is calling on Facebook to do more to tackle hate speech and misinformation on the platform. Now, we know that CEOs of numerous civil rights groups met with CEO Mark Zuckerberg on Tuesday evening, and they released statements that were not happy with that particular meeting. Just taking one example here, this is the group Free Press, the CEO, saying that they didn't hear anything to convince us that Zuckerberg or his colleagues were taking action instead of committing to a timeline to root out hate and disinformation. She said that the company's leaders were talking the same old talking points, in fact calling it spin. And other groups also took to social media. This is the head of the group, the Anti-Defamation League, and he said on social media that there was no changes, no timeline, no response to specific requests. The ADL itself taking to social media again, saying that in their words, Facebook wants us to accept the same old rhetoric. Just looking at one more, this is Colour of Change, another civil rights group, the head of that group saying here that it was a disappointment. Taking a step back and just looking at some of the demands that these civil rights groups want from Facebook, they want Facebook to establish and empower a civil rights group within the company. They also want Facebook to submit a regular third-party independent audit of identity-based hate and misinformation on the platform. Now, after this, we asked Facebook for their response to all of these different statements that have been released in the past few hours, and this is what they told us here in the Cube. They said that we know that we will be judged by our actions, not by our words. We're grateful for these groups, but for these groups, not enough has been done. They want more to be done by Facebook, and more companies are putting pressure on Facebook to do more to tackle misinformation and hate on the platform.
Thank you, Shauna.